Guillain-Barré Syndrome, or GBS, is a serious neurological disorder. It affects the peripheral nervous system, which connects the brain and spinal cord to the rest of the body. In GBS, the body's immune system mistakenly attacks the myelin sheath, the protective covering of the nerves. This attack disrupts nerve signals. GBS is considered an autoimmune disease, meaning the immune system attacks the body's own tissues. GBS is relatively rare but can affect anyone. It can occur at any age and is slightly more common in men than in women. Understanding GBS is crucial for medical students. Early diagnosis and treatment are vital, as this can lead to better outcomes for patients. The information presented here will provide a comprehensive overview of GBS. The exact cause of Guillain-Barré syndrome remains unknown. However, it is often triggered by an infection. These infections can be bacterial or viral. A common bacterial trigger is Campylobacter jejuni, which is often associated with food poisoning. Viral infections such as influenza, Epstein-Barr virus, and Zika virus have also been linked to GBS. In some cases, recent surgery or vaccination may trigger GBS, although these cases are less common. The immune system's response to these triggers is what causes damage to the nerves. The body produces antibodies that mistakenly attack the myelin sheath, disrupting the transmission of nerve signals. Guillain-Barré syndrome typically presents with a rapid onset of symptoms. The most common symptom is muscle weakness, which usually starts in the legs and spreads upwards. It is often symmetrical, affecting both sides of the body. Patients may experience difficulty walking, climbing stairs, or even using their arms. Other symptoms include tingling or pins and needles sensations known as paresthesias, loss of reflexes or areflexia, pain or discomfort, especially in the back and limbs, and autonomic dysfunction, such as fluctuations in blood pressure and heart rate. In severe cases, GBS can lead to respiratory failure when the weakness affects the muscles responsible for breathing. It is important to monitor patients closely for signs of respiratory distress. Section 4. Diagnosing Guillain-Barré syndrome. Diagnosing Guillain-Barré syndrome involves a combination of clinical evaluation and diagnostic tests. A thorough medical history and physical exam are essential. Doctors will look for the characteristic pattern of ascending weakness and other symptoms. Two key diagnostic tests are lumbar puncture or spinal tap. This test analyzes the cerebrospinal fluid. In GBS, the cerebrospinal fluid typically shows elevated protein levels with a normal white blood cell count. This is known as albuminocytologic dissociation. Nerve conduction studies, or NCS, these tests measure the speed of nerve impulses. In GBS, NCS typically show slowed nerve conduction velocities. Other tests, such as MRI, may be used to rule out other conditions. MRI can help to exclude structural lesions that could be causing the symptoms. Section 5. Treatment strategies for GBS. There is no cure for Guillain-Barré syndrome. However, there are effective treatments that can speed up recovery and reduce the severity of the disease. Treatment usually takes place in a hospital setting. This is especially important if there are signs of respiratory distress. Two main treatment options are intravenous immunoglobulin, or IVIG. IVIG is a blood product that contains healthy antibodies. These antibodies help to neutralize the harmful antibodies that are attacking the myelin sheath. Plasmapheresis. This procedure involves removing the liquid portion of the blood or plasma. The plasma contains the harmful antibodies. The plasma is then replaced with a healthy substitute. Supportive care is also crucial in managing GBS. This includes monitoring and supporting breathing. This may involve using a ventilator if necessary. Preventing blood clots. Patients may be given blood thinners to prevent deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, and pulmonary embolism, or PE. Managing pain and other symptoms. Medications can be used to relieve pain, improve sleep, and address other symptoms. Section 6. Prognosis and long-term outlook. The prognosis for Guillain-Barré syndrome is generally good. Most patients experience significant improvement and recovery. The recovery period can vary from a few weeks to several months. Some patients may have residual weakness or sensory disturbances. Factors associated with a poorer prognosis include rapid disease progression, need for mechanical ventilation, high levels of antibodies against specific nerve components, such as GM1 antibodies. Early diagnosis and treatment are crucial for improving outcomes. With proper care, most patients with GBS can make a full or near full recovery. It's important to remember that GBS can be a challenging condition. However, with the right knowledge and support, medical professionals can play a vital role in helping patients overcome this disease.